Yo, what up guys? Mr. Russ here, back from MBR Starcast for some more live League of Legends gameplay for you guys today. Today playing Riot K9 Nasus in the top lane. Really enjoying Nasus at the moment whilst I play on the top lane. I can't really think of any other top lane champions that I really want to play. I just like Nasus had such a weak early game because obviously you don't have your damage on your Q, but if you can get that Q damage up within say 20 to 25 minutes and your team doesn't need you and it's GG as long as you can kind of reasonably farm. It depends how well the enemy jungler camps you. So changing it up today, obviously pretty much every video recently on my channel has been Infernal Nasus. I just love that skin. It cost me quite a lot of RP and I just think it's the nicest Nasus skin because of all the visual and just the textures to it, and especially the ultimate you get 3 heads. But the Riot K9 Nasus is actually a special pack skin. You can only get if you go to a PAX event, which I didn't actually go to a PAX event. Me being me, I bought it off eBay, just like I bought my account off eBay. I didn't actually buy my account off eBay, as those lol jokes go, but I actually did buy the Nasus skin off eBay. I believe it's around £5 to £10 in between that number, so pretty much the normal price you'd pay for any other skin. And at the time it was like this and is it Dread Knight Nasus? I'm not sure which one it is, the one that makes it really scary. I think that I preferred that one over this one, to be honest. Obviously they have now been visually upgraded, but I do much prefer his Infernal Nasus because it just looks so Dawn, and you know, when you ultimate it just looks crazy. You got 3 heads and just the sound effects are a lot nicer and blah blah blah. But I thought I'd mix it up today, you know, give you guys something different to look at. It looks like we're against a GangPlank today. I haven't seen a GangPlank for a little while on the top lane. I'm pretty sure I saw a jungle GangPlank the other day, but we should be pretty alright against GangPlank. Obviously he is melee and he really focuses more on his Q or harassing you, but if he harasses you with his Q it drains quite a bit of mana, and when I play GangPlank I like to auto attack minions with my Q because obviously you get the additional gold, and I think it's worth quite well because I think it's like 8 gold per every minion you last hit with. I'm not sure if that's the starting or if that's the last one. It might even be more than that when you upgrade it. I'm not sure. It's around that figure anyway. But nevertheless, as long as I can get some Q stacks without Elise coming into my lane, Elise will be a bit of a pain. I am a bit worried about Elise. She's a strong jungler. If she can land her cocoon, then you know it can be quite deadly. So we'll have to wait and see. Luckily for me, GangPlank is being very nice and auto-attacking minions, and I gotta love when people auto-attack minions as Nasus. Because as a Nasus, you want the wave to be over here, this point here, because this is a nice friendly zone for you. It wasn't really much. I might have been able to get the Q on there. I'm actually... oh, I didn't auto-attack him then. I'm doing alright in these trades. But I don't want to trade to him too much because now I've got to attack minions and it pushes them, and obviously I want to focus on my Q. But you know, I want to put some damage on him, but where he's gone pots, boots and 4 pots, he does have a lot of sustain in this lane. He has hit level 2 before me. That's cool. Oh, that was not too high. At least it wasn't a Q here, that's the worst when you miss a Q. I hate missing those Qs. We should, if I'm quick, we're just going for that one anyway. So yeah, it's cool, and this is where you want the minions to be freezed, because it's not in my turret, and I can't be ganked, or I really shouldn't be ganked here. I could potentially be ganked, but not certainly at this early level. And you know, this is where I want to be, because it also opens up a for Diana to gank, but at the same time I really don't want Diana to gank because there's just too many minions that I'd lose through her ganking, so it wouldn't really be worth it. I want to freeze the big one there because I don't want the big one to take any turret hits, because I really want to Q the big one. I'd sacrifice losing the little one just to Q the big boy. I'm not going to get it. I should have let it take a turret hit then. That wasn't ideal. You should... oh, she's making flash at least anyway. There wasn't really much I could do. I really didn't want to kind of go in there because of the minions. Not so much the fact I'd lose the minions, more the fact that I would just get all that damage. You know, could have been an easy kill for him if I'd stayed there any longer. But you know, she come round and she did a good job. She gets a kill, makes him flash, and obviously it'd be nice for me to get a kill, but it was pointless chasing. I'm better off just farming these minions, and especially after missing that big one, that was a bit of a fail by me. I was trying to rush it a little bit because Diana was coming and I wanted to get the big one, and I just failed horribly. But it's cool. Have a teleport, so you know, I always use my first teleport to get back into lane really. Generally because it's just pointless me using it to make something happen, especially without my ultimate. You know, I'm just going to really go down there and be like, whoops, I went for the little one, and then I hate when that happens. You miss it just a second, then you auto attack the next minion to it, and I didn't even want to attack that one, and then that one dies, and blah blah blah. Anyway, GangPlank's back. Need to get my farm up a little bit. I've missed a couple ones, which maybe I shouldn't have missed. I'm gonna risk getting that one and hope that. You really want to fight me here? The thing is, if I fight on that E, the damage I do is jokes. But at the same time, I just don't have any pots really to abstain through, and I didn't even Q him there. That was about my Q. But I don't really like doing stuff like that. You know, it's nice that I can trade with him in that sense, but at the moment I just don't have the mana consumption to do that. I'm half tempted to go for a Sheen next, depending on who I go against. Obviously, if AP, you want to get the Nectin Cloak, but against an AD, you'd probably look to get your Chain Vest. But if I feel that I'm winning, or if I feel I'm winning the lane and I can do good damage, like there, I didn't even Q him. I feel if I had a Sheen, the Sheen proc with my damage would just be jokes. Whoops. The fuck's your attacking those minions? I didn't even have to click to go on him. Shit like that bugs me out. But there you go. Well, he doesn't have an ignite. Oh my god, fucking stuff like that. He doesn't have an ignite to kill me, and you know I can't afford my Sheen to come back in a couple of pots. So we're in a good state, you know. Better off just to teleport and be it. But I want to get some minions, more minions before I go back. I should have a CS lead over him. I've cocked up some minions, which I necessarily shouldn't have done, but I should have a CS lead. And I'm half tempted. I really want to maybe try and kill him. He doesn't have much mana at all. I just don't know if I'd have that full. I don't know. He has like no mana to really answer me at all. Diana's coming, so you know this should be a easy gank, unless he has warded it. He may. I don't know if he has warded it. I assume yeah, he has warded it. It's not the end of the world. If it's worked, then it was GG. It does mean the lane's pushing, but I'm happy for the lane to push because I really want to back. This is the problem I was on about. I have no mana. I popped everything then, and because I did that, I just didn't. I assumed I was gonna have more mana, so it was a bit of a waste of my ultimate, really. But at the end of the day, I want to back anyway. But it was just a waste of my ultimate. I really thought I could have done something, but I just didn't have the mana to do anything. That was just a massive fail on my part. But it's cool because the minions are going into his turret now. It does mean that Lisa's coming here. I could be quite fucked if she lands a cocoon. Fucking thought I dodged that shit. I'm gonna have to flash. If I kept my ultimate, I'd be in a lot better situation right now. I have to flash. But at the end of the day, I hadn't warded, so it was my own fault. Oh no, Diana had actually warded it, and that's why we saw her coming. It could have been a lot worse, in all fairness. If I'd had my ultimate, obviously I burnt it for no reason. I just thought I'd had a bit more mana. Like Nasus is very mana dependent, and that is exactly my point earlier. Is why you don't really want to trade with them because you just don't have the mana to do it. And that was the exact case there. But it's not the end of the world, you know. We come back in lane. I have my Sheen now. We are actually almost double CS, which you should never be winning your farm against anyone, or ideally you shouldn't be. In my situation, you know, it's fucking lovely, but as an enemy team and as an enemy top laner, it is not a good thing that I'm beating him in CS. One, it means that I now have double his gold, and on top of that, I have 108 stacks on my Q, and just my auto attack damage is doing more damage than what he's doing. So he is actually going to look to back, so that's the reason why I'm kind of pushing at the moment. I just don't want him to back just yet. So I am pushing, and as I say, you want to kind of stay here, but because he's backing, and I know that he's going to be backing, I just want to sacrifice some minions to the turret. And I'm not really, and also the reason when I say that is generally because I'd be scared of what they can do to me, and I'm not scared of him. I'm only really scared if Elise comes, but I bought a sight ward to place it a little bit deeper towards the blue buff, and it'll last a little bit longer, so we should be able to see, oh that was annoying, we should be able to see that coming. So you know, I'm happy to push the lane like this because I know he's gonna be backing right now. Oh no, he's not. Maybe he's just trying to trick me to make me think that he's gonna back. Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Nasus? What the fuck is he doing? Those OP tactics. I'm waiting for. Whoops! I thought that was my health bot. What? Oh, it's fucking thingy bot me. I really thought Katarina was coming up then the release. It was weird that Pantheon chose to really do that. As a support Pantheon, he has actually got his Brutalizer, but Well, I just instantly killed GangPlank. I don't know what GangPlank was doing. Like, he had no mana either. It was just really dumb. And now, for whatever reason, I'm out farming him by double still. And on top of that, I've now just got 2 free kills. It's just like, thank you very much. Feed the Nasus. And also, it doesn't help Lucian because Champion's just died in the top lane now. So bottom, or it means the least is down there. So it's cool. We're 162 stacks pretty much by 10 minutes, which by any sense is really kind of OP. And it could be a little bit higher if I've farmed a bit better. So I'm actually going to back right now because there's no minion wave. This is perfect time to back. Even though, you know, I could buy a little bit more and I want to be out farming a little bit longer, but at the same time, unless he cancels my recall, let's see if he's a little bitch. It's cool. It's not the end of the world, you know, it's not what I wanted. I would kind of wanted to sort of back, but I'm happy to just to try and fucking do this. I don't really give a shit. He can try and fight me, but he won't kill me. I just really don't know what he's trying to achieve here. Unless he does that. I think he has this ward, bush warded. It's cool. He wasted his ult and I didn't even have my ult, so I could have killed him. I was just really kind of scared about the damage that his ultimate was doing to me then. But the only reason I can't kill him at the moment is just mana. I just don't have enough mana to kill him. That's cool, he's pushing the lane, and like I say, if it's past here, I can't be ganked. But I am on low health, so it does kind of make me gankable, but it's pretty much GG now in this lane because of just the farm I've got. I'm just way too... whoops. Fucking fuck that up. I'm gonna go for the other one. I'm way too farmed in this lane now for anyone to come really... Well, the only way they're gonna beat me is if they try and attack me now where I have no mana and like low health. But because my lifesteal is just going, I'm almost up to 200 as well by 12 minutes, which is just OP. Like my auto attacks just fuck him up. And that was what I was saying by going for the Sheen first instead of the armor. I haven't needed the armor at all because he's just so far behind. I don't know, he's just or Diana made a nice gank at the start I guess, but I obviously didn't get a kill from that, but pushed him out of lane, maybe got me that bit of CS lead, and as a Nasus, so I'm not gonna give that up. You know, I know how valuable it is to have a CS lead as Nasus, so my teleport's almost up, so I may just actually just bait that out or wait for that to come up. But I'm just a bit skeptical I could get ganked because I haven't actually warded, so I may place my short ward out because I'm not going to be out for that much longer. At least it's actually bottom anyway, but you never know. Diana's got a double kill, so Diana's 5 to 1 actually. That kill she got off the start has really helped her out. I would kill GangPlank, I would happily dive him right now, but again I just don't have the mana to do it, and I'd rather just save my little bit mana that I have just to get my Q stacks. We're not going to queue this one unfortunately, but you know, it does mean my teleport's now back up, and well, it is GG. This lane is completely over for him now. 107 minions, I'm the highest farm. Nasus should not be the highest farm at all by 13 minutes. You know, maybe 30, 40 minutes you can say he's the highest farm because he's generally going to be split pushing, but by 13 minutes I should not be having this, or having the highest farm, let alone over 100 CS, because I'm just not getting punished. GangPlank can't harass me anymore, and if I had mana right now I would be killing GangPlank every goddamn second in this lane, but I just don't have the mana consumption to do it. But the only reason I'm staying out is because I'm really not scared of anyone. I have my flash up, I have got a ward there, and I'm just trying to get as many Q stacks before I have to back. My Q's almost up to 300 already. It is just snowballing out of control, really fucking fast. Hopefully I can get this big one. Heimerdinger's on a rampage. This is a 20-minute surrender, really. This is the fact my whole team's winning around me, and I'm just fucking destroying. There's nothing I can do about it, at least. I just wish I had mana to kill fucking Matey Boy. He just can't do anything, you know. He's so dead if I was fucking want to kill him. I was saving my Q because I'm half tempted just to fucking flash onto him like that and kill him. I did see Heimdinger there, that was the reason why I kind of flashed. I was hoping to just one-shot him with my Q, but we almost did. I just try and get these minions. I just hate seeing good minions get away. All these Q stacks that I could get. I have so much gold to spend and I have no mana, but this is the beauty of having teleport. And as a Nasus, I'm currently working on a Nasus guide. It may be out by now, it may not be, but I don't think I used to take a Nasus, Ignite on Nasus, but I don't anymore because I don't have any. Oh, fuck that. Almost just a second away from mana. I don't take Ignite on Nasus anymore, and I don't recommend taking Nasus, Ignite on Nasus because he's not a snowball champion. You're here to farm, not here to kill. But unfortunately for GangPlank, he's just so weak and squishy that I'm here to kill. But I don't even need Ignite to kill him because of how strong I am, and that's just Nasus. You don't need it because your Q stacks are just unreal. I am actually gonna get a pickaxe. I really don't recommend doing what I'm doing because I don't like putting damaged items onto Nasus like the Tiamat. I have tried it in the past, but I don't recommend it because I think the way Nasus should be played, just tank because you just rely on your Q stacks, but purely because I feel this game doesn't really have much potential, or there is no potential of them winning this, so that's why I'm going for my Tiamat. The only thing what really saves Matey Boy is the fact that he has his orange, which will get rid of one of my slows, but the thing is, by the time he's eaten that, I just Q him and then he's slowed from my Q, so it's GG. If I want to kill him, I kill him with my ultimate. I just don't want to do it when there's no wave against me. As you see the Q damage there, I really don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. No, he's just waiting for me to kill him. And I'm like, yo, Q motherfucker! I'm gonna Q you with my... Ah, fuck it. I got to reply to my mate. So yeah, we're just so fed. Oh, my game's lagging a bit. We're too fed. League of Legends can't handle how fed I am right now. I have 4 kills by 16 minutes, along with 342 Q stacks. I don't really want to take the turret, but at the same time I'm not really fussed if it does go down, because I'm not scared of Elise anymore. She's not got anything going for her, and I'm just super fed. But the only thing what would kind of go away is just the fact that I've not gone full tank at the moment. I've got no giant spout on me, so I just don't have that kind of health. The blue may be up. I'm gonna go search their blue bar. Because I know Elise has spent a lot of time bot lane, but that's cool. So yeah, it's just GG. Elise hasn't camped top enough. What, she did one gank up top, I believe, where I flashed, where if I had my ultimate, I probably wouldn't have had to have flashed, and if I had any mana again, I wouldn't have. I've just probably been into... I probably could have got away without flashing, but, you know, it's better safe than sorry. I'd rather flash and die, and, you know, that might have been the sort of little edge that GangPlank needed, but he's just so far behind. He has nothing going for him. Like, literally nothing. His turret's about to go down. I'm just gonna fucking Q it because I want the stacks, and it's just like, I don't give a shit, GangPlank. I really don't give a shit. Cheap trying to fight me, but, you know, I'm not. The only reason I'm letting you hit me is I'm more interested in fucking farming my Q even higher. And because also what has gone against them, in all fairness, against Elise, and is the fact that every lane's winning. Diana's 7-3, I'm 4-0, Homing's 5-2, or 5-3 now. Bottom actually, saying that, bottom's kind of fading. Maybe that's why Elise is actually spending more attention down there. I don't know. He's dead now. I don't know why he's even fucking standing there. Or did he actually... Maybe he did a really nice... Maybe he was really clever with that orange, that he did it when I slowed him, then Q'd him. That was actually would have been pretty smart by him if that's what he did do. I'm a bit worried that Pantheon and Elise could come up. I just don't have the mana really to do anything without my ultimate. You know, I lose a lot of my threat without my ultimate. I do have a shitload of stacks, but, you know, I don't have my ultimate, which is a big threat. I'm just going to try and... I don't really want to throw my fullest game, but his damage here is just like, lol. I'm just going to fucking try and take the turret. LOL. LOL. Well, that's how fed we are right now. I'm just really worried that Pantheon might be coming. You've just left it too late. Like, the fact I let the turret tanking me up during that, and then I still killed them, it's just like, lols. Oh, we do lose my flawless game. I could have flashed. What was that orange? That is the game-changing thing. That is the only reason GangPlank is got any sort of edge over me as those fucking oranges, because it just takes away my slow and my Q slow. It's really quite OP. But I'm gonna complete my Hydra now. I probably should go for a bit of health, but fuck it. I really don't care. I just fed and. So I do lose my flawless game after I thinking Elise was actually going to take it away from me then in the up there when I was tanking up the turret. But it wasn't to be. GangPlank actually did get over me. I could have flashed and got away. I could have flashed, but I fought with the turret, tanking him up, and then with some lifesteal plus some Q hits on him, it would have been enough. But if I had my ultimate, it was GG. But with that ignite and then the orange heal, it was just too much for me. I don't know why Zyra's here. I really don't want Zyra here at all. Fuck off, Zyra. So I have got my Hydra now. As I say, I would not recommend this. It's kind of a situational item if you want to have a bit of lols, but I wouldn't recommend it as a Nasus. It's not something that I would normally build on him, but purely because I just want to split push like a monster, and this game's over anyway. I just don't really care, you know, fuck it. I just want to be able to push the lane a lot harder. I just want to be pushing all the time because I know that my team can handle themselves. Or they should be able to. The only real thing I'm worried about is Vayne being 1-4, but their Lucian's 2-7, so it's not really much better for him. And I have a teleport, so if anything does really shit crazy goes down, I can be there. So we actually hit 200 minions by 21 minutes. We're not bad going, could be a little bit better, but the closest to me is Itemization on 133, so I think that really shows you how I've dominated this lane. And that GangPlank's 96, and I'm 5-1 with 450 Q stacks. It's just GG. And I've taken 2 turrets and pushing onto a third because I can, and I just don't really give a shit. Really don't give a shit. And you can see, or you saw a second ago, how quickly I can take turrets down. I'm not really fussed about dying anymore because I've lost my hot streak. You know, I'd rather just take this turret down. It's just like, thanks for coming. I could pop my ult. It's not even worth popping my ult. It was pretty much suicidal by me. You know, I didn't need to die then. I'm gonna sell these fucking pots just to get some health. It was just more the fact that I just didn't really care. It was 3-on-1. Yeah, I could have ulted, but I took so much damage from Lucian in the first place through his ultimate and that. Because I just stood there. I just want to get the turret down. It's just an open inhib for our team now. You know, I can teleport in there whenever. You know, I can go get it now, and it's GG. I probably would have lasted a bit longer if I didn't have the Hydra, but at the same time, in the 3v1, I probably wasn't going to survive that. Maybe if hadn't taken all that initial damage, but it's cool, you know, I'm happy with that. You know, I've lost my flawless game anyway, so I don't really care about dying. I'm just more happy about being a massive pain in their ass, you know. I'm just fucking taking away 3 turrets in this top lane. That's three turrets which is going to goal for my team, not just me. GangPlank has taken the 1. He's going to push onto this one here, but he's not going to get very far with it, and you know, I'm going to be here, and I don't really give a shit. I'm kind of not really fussed about farming my Q anymore. I'm just more fussed about like using my Hydras just to fucking push the lane. Normally I'd just be focused on my Q stacks, but I'm just at the point where I don't really care anymore. I'm so farmed up that it doesn't matter. So we'll get my Hydra stacked up more and more, and we'll be GG. Oh. That's the Hydra feed right there. What is Heimerdinger up to? Don't feed fucking GangPlank, you faggot. The comeback begins. Alright, they're both coming for me, so let's see what they can do. This should be interesting. Oh my god, that's a lot of people here. There's a fucking lot of people here. I didn't realise. I realised Katarina was coming, but that was half. Well, all their team buff happy. I'm being a bit silly now. I probably really should stop the deaths. I kind of just don't really give a shit. The thing is, though, I've drawn their whole attention. So bot lane, if they actually push a little bit harder, this is a free turret for them because everyone's just come top to kill me. And this is what I like doing as a Nasus. Is I've just got to that point where they need to send 4 members of their team to come kill me, and I still killed one of them out of it. and I could have maybe did a little bit more if I went straight onto GangPlank. It was more the fact that I was just kind of happy farming because I just thought it was him and Katarina, and also because I've gone for this Hydra. But then at the same time, maybe I wouldn't have killed him as quick without the Hydra. I don't know. But it's cool, you know. I'm happy. But they are picking up some kills, which probably isn't like necessarily ideal. Wait and see. I don't know, I guess I'll just go get top. I've got my teleport there, so if anyone needs me, I can kind of come. Thing is, I need to get some sort of magic resist. I mean, Katarina's a little bit... She actually has 7 kills, so... I don't think I really took that into account either. That's quite a lot of damage. She has she only got a death fire cap. When she gets a death fire grass, it's going to certainly spike up her damage. But again, there's this open inhib here, so you know I can try and get that. It's just the fact the team's just dying over the board for like no real reason at the moment and not achieving anything out of it. So as I said, I was happy to kind of push the lane before, and I wasn't really giving a shit about that. But I'm kind of more fussed about actually getting some more stacks on my queue now because. There's no one up on the board to do anything to kind of distract them from me. Really, if I'm pushing, I need someone to be distracting them, because if I'm pushing, they all just come for me, and it's just GG. I want someone really to be able to like come and distract them. Elisa's doing blue buff, but I'm just kind of worried he might be there with her, so I'm just going to take these minions and scoot on out of here. I just don't really want to die anymore. There's no need for it. And I want to be pushing here, but the fact that the team's just dying for no real reasons over the board and not achieving anything means that I can't really push like I want to, because they would all just come for me and I die, and then it's not really, you know, fair enough, all 4 will come over for me, but it doesn't mean anything because there's just no one to do anything else over the board. You know, say if they were taking a turret somewhere else, like bottom side, then it's cool, but it's all good. So we have got dragons, so dragon, I don't know how many dragons we've got this game, but getting dragons is always nice. And again, I've still got my teleport. I haven't actually used my teleport for a little while, mainly because I just haven't really seen the need to at the moment. So how many people we got coming over at the moment? That's a lot of people. I'm just kited here. This is the... Oh, fuck me, that damage. I should have just went for GangPlank. I got kited really hard there. That was a bit silly by me. Again, they just sent everyone over there, even the least to get involved, because Katarina's so fed, the damage you can see she did there, and I have no magic resist. It's really me being a bit silly now, because the team isn't achieving anything, as I said, the team isn't achieving anything off me dying. They had took Dragon, but that was before I died anyway, so there wasn't really any need for my death. So I'm probably just better going mid lane with them, and if I have to push top, you know, the open hit inhib's always there. I just kind of feel at the moment I'm kind of just really dying unneededly, and it's just bringing them the chance in the game, you know, even though I'm still farmed up like this, you know. This is the kind of problem with Nasus, as you saw in that fight. I'm quite kiteable. I could have maybe went for Katarina, but my target was Lucian, where it probably should have been Katarina because of her damage, I guess. But I got quite kited because I went for him, and then he dashed, and you know, and then once my W's kind of gone, you know, I really need to be on top of them. So I don't know. That's cool. I'm actually going to try and teleport in here and see if we can make anything happen. Just save our Diana. Fucking eat an orange, you fucking faggot. I wanted to slow him, but I knew he was just going to eat his fucking orange anyway. Oh, fucking hell. She is fed. She is actually quite fed. That was pretty shit hot, to be honest. I'm not fed enough. I can't even cue the little minions. What the fuck? What is this shit? Definitely gonna have to be completing my spiritual zyra ASAP. She is actually quite scary. That was really nice by her, but I'm starting to look a lot more tankier. And this is where I kind of say I don't really like the Hydra because I just don't feel I'm tanky enough because of it. But it's cool. You see the damage I'm doing to GangPlank. It's still just jokes. And my lifesteal is so high, it's just a fact of the numbers game of being ganged up all the fucking time and fucking shit. So many fucking people all the time, I don't know where my fucking team is. The fuck is everybody? I need some help. I'm just worried that Katarina's gonna come over. And that's why I don't really want to fight them. Like, well, as you see, that's all of them trying to kill me. They didn't even knock me below half my H4, just under half. So, I am pretty mean. It's Katarina, she's the difference. That's what I have noticed. No one else can, because of my armor, it's Katarina that can fuck me up because I just haven't completed my Spirit's Visage yet. So, yeah. But that was cool, you know, I probably could have went a bit more deep, but I was really worried of just, I thought they were going to do a bit more damage to me because obviously the numbers advantage and the fact that, I just didn't know where Katarina was. I was worried that she would come, but with my Q, I just can go walk here and just be like, I fucking give a shit. Fucking give a shit. And that's half the turret's HP gone without any minions to hurt. It's just like lols. And we have the open inhib at top, which I haven't even got the super minions out of yet. So, and my Q, even though I would say my Q has kind of gone down a little bit now because I haven't been interested in farming up my Q. It's almost at 600, so it's pretty fucking scary. That was pretty suicide by me. I more did it because I don't know if it was worth it because that fucking Katarina, it's just jokes. But I more did it because I just wanted the turret. It was probably a little bit silly. I could have probably waited for the wave, but the thing is, the Katarina is just so bad at the moment. I've gave her. You're probably thinking, or I'm kind of thinking the same. Some of my deaths have been pretty stupid and unneeded like that, and I probably shouldn't have done what I did. But at the same time, they're not going to make anything happen off this. Sure, they may actually get one of these outer turrets, but they get no inner turret. So it's cool because we traded an outer turret, maybe 2 outer turrets, but we get the inner turret and we have 2 open inhibs, all because of me. That's just because of my Q damage. And you know, it's open now, so once we kind of push down and get those inhibs, they won't really, or it won't be such a threat because everyone can just group in and do what we need to do. Someone's coming, so I have to minage traps. Maybe. We're back up and running hopefully now. But the thing is, I'm still getting strong with my Q. I teleport my almost be back up, so you know if anything does happen, I can always like use it to backdoor and we'll be laughing. So I'm happy. I am happy. You know, some of my deaths, mainly because I lost my flawless game when I was I think 5. I was 5-0. I'm now 7-5. But at the same time, I think 2 of my deaths probably haven't really created anything because my team just haven't been making anything. But that death was certainly worth it to get the inhib, even though the team did kind of all just get fucked up around me once that happened though. But it's cool. I've got my home guard boots just so I can get around quicker. I've almost got my thingamajiggy now, Spirit's Visage, and after that, you know, it's only one more item and I'm full build. Even though I don't really, I may get rid of the Hydra, well afterwards I may get rid of the Hydra, just purely as I don't really like the Hydra that much. I'd rather more have, like say, a Banshee Veil and 4 mail to finish my build off, or maybe a random Insoma than a Banshee Veil. I'm more looking to Banshee Veil because I feel I need the magic resist because they have the Elise and the Katarina, and I'm quite scared about Katarina. She does have a lot of damage, and that's what I'm really worried about. She's their biggest threat, and I feel with Banshee's Veil, you know, plus my Spirit's Visage, just a lot of magic resist, so I'm not really fussed about that AD. The Lucian really does nothing to me, and I'll say they have Elise, and Elise does quite good damage to me because of her just scaling against more HP, so I think a Banshee's Veil would be quite ideal. It's cool, you know. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely get my Spirit's Visage next, and I may go for my Banshee's Veil after that, but I'm just a little bit worried I might not have enough armor. But because of the fact that they're all fighting there, it's a free inhib for me to get now, and I can probably get both inhibs, and once we got this game's pretty much over now. Double inhib, even though to be honest I could actually probably just get that turret. It just guarantees us this way, you know, we probably could maybe went for the turret, but we get, well, it looks like we can get it now. We get double inhib, and that way it was just more, it was just guaranteed that we win in the game this way, so a lot more guaranteed. Spitball's deep, but it's a fucking way to finish it off there. So yeah, GG. As I say, and as they noticed, it was me that pretty much won this game. I just GangPlank couldn't handle me, and because the teams won the lanes, otherwise it was just an easy pickup for me. And this is what happens when Nasus gets fed. No one can touch you, and I was fed by 20 minutes. I can't remember what my Q stacks were, but this game could have been over if the team had pushed more. The thing is, people don't know how to play with Nasus and how to play with me. I like to constantly push top lane, and that's why I was dying, because if I die, I'm happy to die, but the team needs to create something off it, and no time that happened bar in the mid lane when I was actually with everyone and I died because I took the fucking turret and I was shot balls deep. But it opened up the super inhibs, and as you saw, we got both of them, and then we ended up winning the game anyway because they were doing something stupid after chasing other people and they got killed and I wasn't even there, and it was just GG. I don't know what my Q stacks were there, and you probably see it. I think it was definitely 600 plus, so which is nice. It could have been a lot higher if I wanted to continue farming, but it got to that point by like 20-25 minutes where they were all just kind of ganging up on me and it just wasn't worth it. So GG, that was actually a really good fun game. It's probably the best game I've had for a couple of days now. So I hope you guys enjoy. Take it easy, have a good day. Peace.